Yo, what the frick is up? So I want to talk about the World Cup. I want to talk about Argentina, and I want to talk about Spain. Let's start off by saying this. Argentina reached the final by sheer heart and will. Let me explain. This Argentina was extremely flawed. They were so flawed, dude. They had so many problems. Their defense was so inconsistent. Their midfield was dog shit. Their attacking was dog shit. This team was sticking together through sheer fucking will. It was a mess, and maybe they started well in the group stage, but in the knockout stages, you could just see how debilitated and how flawed Argentina was. First knockout match versus Cape Verde. Cape Verde, the underdogs, the team that surprised the entire world. They had heart, will, and plenty of football. That Cape Verde versus Argentina match is no doubt one of the best matches in World Cup history, in my opinion. It's that good. It's really that good. And I am officially a Cape Verde fan. Seriously. They played so good. They played so amazing. I'm really proud of them. It's always awesome to see an underdog play really well and surprise the world. And they really, really did. They tied against the current world champions, Spain, and they gave a huge fight against the ex-world champion. I feel like a lot of people like to demean that match. They like focusing too much on Argentina and hating on Argentina, which is something I want to talk about later in this video. And they completely demean Cape Verde's incredible performance. They played incredibly well, and Argentina was extremely flawed. This is the first match in the World Cup where you could really see that Argentina was missing a lot of things. The only person that was not really inconsistent was, of course, Lionel Messi, who scored 8 goals this World Cup at 39 years old. You're probably tired of hearing that. I'm tired of hearing that, but let's be honest, it's really fucking impressive. That's incredible. And it's also pretty sure his last World Cup and last tournament with his national team. I feel like he might have a Copa America in there, but I don't know. I don't think so. Let's move on to Egypt. This is another controversial match where people say that Argentina robbed, but I don't know what people are talking about and when they say that. I know it's just hate and really unnecessary hate, and none of it is constructive criticism, because instead of saying they robbed, I think it's better to say that they kind of got lucky. Why am I saying this? Well, Egypt was literally beating them 2-0 up until the 80th minute, I believe. You can say all you want about how the VAR and FIFA are corrupt and how they took away that goal unfairly, but it doesn't change the fact that Egypt was beating Argentina, of extremely flawed Argentina, 2-0 up until the 80th minute. And I don't know why, but Argentina, especially this World Cup, for some reason they have to be under extreme pressure to actually wake up. I don't know why, but once they feel like they're about to lose, they start actually putting in some effort. Argentina was literally asleep the whole match. Dare I say they were just playing dog shit and lazy football. I could barely call it football. And Egypt was playing really good football. Let's not demean what Egypt was doing. They were playing pretty well. But of course, Argentina kind of performed a miracle or luck, whatever you want to call it. Some people like saying that they robbed Egypt, but really you're just delusional and you're just hating for no actual reason. But yeah, that was another good match that had my asshole squeezing tight for dear life. But again, we saw an extremely flawed Argentina that I thought was gonna beat Egypt with good control over the match, but they had barely any control over the match up until the last like 15-20 minutes. Now comes the next match, the semifinals, Argentina versus England. It ended up being a great match where Argentina beat England 2-1. It was a beautiful match with beautiful goals. But this match, let's be honest, was luck. But what is the luck we're talking about here? Well, it's not that there's corruption or there's robbing, okay? If you know about football, if you watch the fucking match, England fucked their own asses, okay? They fucked themselves over. What's their manager? Tuchel? He really railed his own country in the asshole. Like, he really did, man. First half, England was beating Argentina 1-0, okay? Argentina was not playing good at all. They barely really had the ball. What England was supposed to do is have possession, but also keep attacking and keep on trying to score that second goal. But they were sadly satisfied by 1 goal. I guess they thought they were Spain or something. And they decided to, as everybody says, park the bus. I mean, they didn't do anything and they just let Argentina put pressure on them. Let's be honest. If England really wanted to put pressure, true actual pressure, and kept attacking, I think England could have beat Argentina at least 2-0. But of course, in those 3 knockout matches, they put everything they had on the line, physically and mentally. And you could tell because once they reached the final, they had nothing left. There was like 3 motherfuckers injured in the Argentinian team, and they could not really attack. I mean, Spain did exactly what they've been doing this whole World Cup and for the last 3 to 4 years. They just control the game. They don't let you ever have the ball. They destroyed Argentina, and that's coming from an Argentina fan. I was disappointed with this Argentinian team, and I know that they were destroyed already. They were flawed, and they were tired, and there were so many injuries and just a lot of bullshit going on. But you could only blame the Argentinian team. You can only blame them because there was injuries, because just management didn't do the right decisions. They didn't take care of their players. The players pushed themselves too hard. There's a lot of dumb mistakes. Scaloni, I don't know why he never got Martinez in there, and he could have done some other switches. But this Argentina was a complete shadow of its former self. Played so fucking bad in all regards. No strategy, no football, and to be honest, no heart, no will, no character. They had it throughout the whole tournament, but once the final came in, they lost all of it. And more importantly, they lost dignity. Now, this is the part where a lot of anti-Argentina, anti-Messi people come in and just love to not just hate on the Argentinian team, but they like to hate on everybody that's Argentinian, even the fucking country. You're generalizing, meaning you're ignorant and you're fucking stupid. But let's be smart here. Let's be mature about this and understand that you need to individualize the team, okay? For the shitty people that did some dumb shit in the final, Enzo Fernandez and Paredes. These people are a complete embarrassment for the national team and for football in general. I'm very embarrassed and disappointed to see what they did at the end of the match. This fucking Paredes dude, he's such a fucking bitch, man. He really is a man-child. Hitting people when they're celebrating, looking for fights, doing bullshit. Enzo Fernandez doing the same shit and being annoying, and then there's other players I think involved. It was just such a disappointing display of sportsmanship, and I was extremely embarrassed as an Argentinian fan to watch that. I don't think I'll ever forgive them for that type of display of character. But that's not the whole country, that is not the whole team. It's only these individuals I'm talking about specifically. There's probably more individuals in there, but I'll never generalize anything, any group of people, because that's stupid and ignorant. And that message is for all the anti-Argentinians and more importantly, anti-Messi people. Like, for you to hate Messi is really for you to hate football. As a Messi fan, I'm also a Ronaldo fan. Why? Because I love football. I love this sport. But there's so much toxicity that needs to be talked about in the world of football. What Paredes and Enzo Fernandez and other players did was fucking disgraceful, and I hope that they get some type of punishment, a real punishment, and I hope that they never play for the national team ever again. Spain played an incredible World Cup. Like, Spain was overlooked the whole World Cup. Of course, they showed that they are truly the Spanish national team because they played their style through and through, and they played it really well, like an evolved version of the 2010 Spain. It's so beautiful to see. They have so much football. They have so many amazing players. It was so cool to see, and they completely dismantled and destroyed Argentina. Rodri is a monster. This guy is crazy. And Cucurella was amazing as well. Just so many good players in this team. They deserved this World Cup. They truly deserved it. They showed great sportsmanship. They showed amazing football, amazing skill, amazing strats. They're truly goated, like, seriously. And they deserve this World Cup, and nobody should demean what they did. They beat Argentina. They beat France. They beat Portugal. Come on now. Like, they whooped people's asses, and they truly controlled the pitch. What a beautiful World Cup. What a stressful World Cup. And I hope that the next one is even better. It's going to be in Spain and Morocco, I believe. So that's pretty cool. And it almost fits, right? With Spain being the world champions is pretty cool. And I guess with that, some closing comments, which is fuck Paredes, fuck Enzo Fernandez, fuck anybody that was toxic. And toxic Argentinian fans are not a representation of the Argentinian country. And shout out to all the Spanish fans and the Spanish national team. Congratulations on being World Cup champions. You guys are amazing. Beautiful football. And yeah, let's just hope for an even better World Cup next time. I'm excited for Copa America. I'm excited for the Euros. But yeah, see you guys whenever that is. Thank you for your attention. Peace out.